Hey, what is up, guys? You are live with Mr. Boilermaker 5, and today I'm bringing you a review of the Apple Watch, which was just recently announced last week. And I will say, I'm going to start off by saying I'm not getting this watch, but that does not make me biased. The only reason I'm not getting the watch is because I do not have an iPhone that works with it. I have my Moto X, which is my daily driver, which I use all the time, and then I just have my dad just got a iPhone 5S, so I just kind of have his 4S just to kind of play around with my iOS apps. So that is the reason I'm not getting an Apple Watch, but that does not mean that I think the watch is terrible. I will be giving you that in just one moment. So, the smartwatch industry has not gotten its big boost that it's needed yet. And the one thing I do think that the Apple Watch is going to really do is it's going to propel the smartwatch idea, and I don't know, like, it's just going to propel it forward because of all the, and I mean no disrespect, but all the Apple fanboys that love Apple, they're all going to go out and buy the smartwatch, and then that is going to kind of give a boost to the smartwatch industry and spread the idea to more people. So, I mean, if you've read the book The Tipping Point, Apple's kind of like a connector. All those Apple fanboys will then spread the idea of a smartwatch and not make it such an outlandish idea. The Apple Watch, in my opinion, doesn't add enough new features to the table that Android Wear and Pebble and others that aren't good enough to be named have already thought of. The one thing that Apple Watch does do differently and actually excels at is how customizable it actually is. The Apple Watch will come in 3 different variations. There's just the Apple Watch, which is a stainless steel or space black stainless steel cases. It has the sapphire crystal and then just different bands. Then there's the Apple Watch Sport. And this is an anodized aluminum case in silver or space gray. Alright, as you can see, the silver and space gray seem to be the theme here. And then it has strengthened INX glass, and then it comes with, instead of like the normal steel bands, it comes with like colorful like, I almost want to say rubber bands, which I think they will actually be rubber bands. And then there's the watch edition. So we know that Apple's main 3 colors are silver, space gray, and gold. So where has the gold been in this Apple Watch? Well, it's here in the Apple Watch edition. The Apple Watch edition is an 18-karat gold case in yellow or rose. It has the sapphire crystal, and it has, as Apple states, exquisitely crafted bands and closures. So that, those are the 3 different variations of the Apple Watch that you can get, and there are also, I'm pretty sure, almost every company that makes like iPad and iPhone cases, they'll all be making different types of bands, and we get a smart cover for your Apple Watch coming soon, and everything like that. But that's not what we're going to be talking about right now. So, what is different about the Apple Watch? We will find ourselves asking that as we can continue to compare it to Android Wear. And the one thing that I find funny about this Apple Watch, and as we know that, what is the main function of watches? Well, y'all are probably sitting there thinking like, well, is he an idiot? It's to tell time. Well, the Apple Watch, for it to tell you time, you have to click on the clock app. That's right. It's not just like a little face like Android Wear and Pebble all have, just different watch faces that you can look and it glance and it shows you the time. No. The Apple Watch goes to its little home screen where there's a clock app that you can click on, and that opens it up. So, in my opinion, that's absolutely dumb as, I really want to swear right now and say the H word, but I mean, I don't know how old my viewers are right now. So, moving off of that, the next kind of different feature, I would say, is the crown. Now, this little crown, it's kind of just like most watches do have a crown, most non-smart watches. But what this crown does is it actually zooms in and moves the home screen around based on your wrist movements. So this feature actually scares me because I mean I will eventually next year if I pick up an iPhone, I would get the Apple Watch, like the newer version of it. But this crown scares the crap out of me because I mean, what if you just flick your wrist? It's going to be like, "Oh, I'll just move the home screen around." And it's like, "No. I don't want you to be moving unless I'm telling you to move." So that's really my only something that I'm not so sure that's going to be good about it. But also the Apple Watch uses Apple Health and all of the fitness apps, and I think that Android Wear is actually lacking there, and that the Apple Watch does have a head start with all these fitness apps because they do get better backing from companies, which is to be expected. Now, oh wait, what was it? Shoot, I had something really intelligent to say. Oh yeah, this thing is actually really cool for anyone that likes emojis and everything. You can just send emojis to people with just a tap. You don't even need to send out a message. They just have all these new emojis that you can just send, and you can actually draw your own emojis and pictures and just send them to people. And I really do think that that's actually really cool for anyone that likes communicating, and anybody that's around my age in high school and probably college and middle school, I guess. But I really don't see anyone younger than a high schooler wearing this watch because of just the pure cost of $350. That's right, folks. You did not just mishear me. You did not just mishear or anything. Or I did not misspeak. The Apple Watch will cost you $350. Yeah. That's not good. That's absolutely terrible. Because that is only, let's say, $50 less than the iPad Mini. And then how much is that less than the iPad Air? Only $150 less. That's not a good deal considering there's the Pebble for only $99, and then there's Moto 360, $250. That is an amazing deal as it has almost every single feature of the Apple Watch for $100 less. And then the other new watch that is kind of creeping around the horizon and right around the corner is the Asus Zen watch, which is rumored to being sold for $200 once it becomes officially released. So let's just hope that Apple reduces the price because, I mean, when you think about it, $350 is the cost of the iPhone 6 Plus on contract at most. Oh, excuse me, that was misspoken. The Apple 6 Plus will be $300 for the 16 gigabyte. So it's only $50. It's $50 more than the iPhone 6 Plus. $150 more than the iPhone 6. Personally, I think a phone should cost more than a smartwatch because the smartwatch is a companion to your phone. Without the phone, you don't need the watch. So I really think that the price really needs to go down, even though I'm sure that many fanboys will go out and wait in lines for the Apple Watch. And I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad product because I have not had hands-on time with it because I am not famous yet. But if you guys want to help me out, that would be very much appreciated. So really, I just think that the Apple Watch definitely needs to, I think they're going to revise some of it and maybe, I hope they better explain the crown in the future. Maybe they won't do another keynote, but I mean, maybe put out another ad or something. Kind of explains how the crown works because that's the one part that's really confusing me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to say thank you for watching, and I need you guys to do me a favor. You need to smack that like button. Smack the shit out of it. And also, if you really just absolutely hated this video and you leave a dislike, please comment in the section below telling me why you didn't like the video so I can improve and get better for you guys in the future. Going off of that note, please subscribe if you want to see any of my future content, which I know you will because I will be doing so many more reviews in the future as this Tech Talk series is just beginning. So guys, this is Mr. Boilermaker 5, signing off.